In today's ever-changing agricultural market, there's one thing that remains constant, and that is rust. Whether you own a farm, agricultural equipment, or any business in a rural area where equipment is constructed with metal, you have to deal with rusting parts or structures. Now, for the first time, there's a new paint coating dedicated to solving the costly corrosion problems that today's farmers and equipment owners face. Introducing Agriguard coating systems. Agriguard will coat directly over rusted metal quickly, easily, and last for years. Just clean off any dirt, loose paint, or rust and apply the rust coater directly over the rust.
It's easy to apply. We can roll it on, we can brush it on. It just never seems to fail wherever I put it.
Agriguard completely seals and encapsulates the surface and will not allow any moisture, chemicals, or acids to get to the metal to allow the rust to continue damaging your equipment. This hard impact resistant shell stops rust in its tracks and will preserve and protect your equipment for years.
This system is an encapsulator. So it literally encapsulates all the corrosion, ties itself completely and very tightly to that surface for adhesion, and the finish coats give you all that gloss and longevity, and the equipment just looks much better for a much longer period of time.
No more sandblasting or chemical treatments. No more constant recoating. Simply clear the desired surface and watch how easily Agriguard coats over rust.
I brushed it. It didn't have to take off all the rust. We just brushed it real well, coated it, and it sealed real well. It covered good, and it just seems like when I'm putting equipment together and beating it up, it just holds its own. It just doesn't fall apart.
No more cracking. No more chipping. Agriguard Rust Coater is the only product that can permanently restore your rusted equipment easily, efficiently, and last for years.
Rust has been around for centuries, and there's really never been a product that's anything like Agriguard.
Farm and agricultural equipment are very expensive investments and in many cases are not manufactured with a long-lasting paint finish. This equipment is very costly to repair once rust starts setting in.
In the industry, what everybody has used are these very, very simple systems where either you do the tried and true sandblasting to clean it down, that's your surefire way of everything being perfect, or they do multiple coats of standard generic coatings, and these standard generic coatings don't have the life expectancy because you have intercoat adhesion problems, you have the issue of corrosion that still it comes back quite frequently.
You can apply Agriguard to tractors, silos, cattle gates, irrigation systems, feeders, tripods, piping, meters, propane tanks, fuel tanks, fencing, tools, motors, and vehicles with ease. Watch what happens when we put Agriguard Rust Coater through the ultimate stress test.
I took the disc and I coated it with the Agriguard. And I hit it with a hammer, and I tried to chip it off with a screwdriver. The product just stayed on there, it just did not budge it off. So to see if I could be a little bit more aggressive, I used an AR-15. And I shot it. When it penetrated through the disc, it didn't chip, it didn't do anything at all. It just stayed just like you just put it on.
If you want to paint your equipment another color, the Rust Coater will dry hard within 3 to 4 hours and allow you to apply the Agriguard water-reducible equipment enamel in any of the standard equipment colors, like JD Green, JD Yellow, New Holland Blue, and Kubota Orange.
Of all the products that I have tried, I will probably take them off my shelf and probably just throw them away. I'll just line it up with the Agriguard, and I'll probably never buy anything other than that again for the rest of my life.
Try Agriguard Rust Coater and Agriguard Coating Systems today and ask for it at your favorite farm and ag retailer.
When I'm doing a project on a farm and there's any rust involved, there's only one product that I'll use, and that's Agriguard.